Brixton Police Station. So last time we were here there was a huge issue with the parking. He even raised it with some of the parking enforcement officers that were working the area. And they did assure me that they do ticket, but they've been given instruction not to. So I followed that up with a Freedom of Information request to Lambeth Council, who assured me that the police have been advised that they are not to park like this on double yellow lines, and that they are not to park in the resident permit holder bays. So yeah, already got just about touching the yellow lines. Blatantly just parked up on the double yellow lines, which is bizarre. Definitely constable, as you can see the taser. Not very covert in plain clothes when you can literally see a yellow taser sticking out. Yeah, just straight up. With the engine running, parked on a junction, scrolling through his phone. So let's get the registration of that one. It's BMW Romeo Foxtrot 71 Charlie Foxtrot Mother. It is what's the time now? 17:44. Absolutely shocking. And yeah, the one in the passenger seat is just scrolling through social media, going straight onto his radio because he doesn't like the fact that I'm videoing. And there is in fact a very good reason for it. Yeah, it looks a little bit better up here than it did before, at least. I don't think these are police vehicles parked up here, which is good. Although this car does have 3 penalty charge notices going for it.
Before we jump into today's encounter, let's pause for a second and talk about why this situation is so fascinating. Because on the surface, it looks simple. A man with a camera standing outside a police station. But as you're about to see, that simple act quickly turns into a clash between authority, accountability, and the public's right to observe what they're in London, outside Brixton Police Station, an area where it isn't there randomly. He's following up on something very specific. Allegations that police vehicles have been parking illegally around the station, despite the same rules being enforced on the public. Every receive a ticket within minutes. But when enforcement officers themselves appear to ignore those rules, the situation raises an uncomfortable question. Do the rules apply equally to everything filmed? And eventually a tense confrontation involving a drone, accusations, and here's the real twist. The auditor stays calm the entire time. No shouting, no aggression. Due understanding of his big question becomes, what happens when someone with a camera knows the law better than the people challenge?
Constable's caught himself in a catch-22 here, because he's either going to allege that he's not driving and he's parked, hence he can use his phone, or he's going to say that he's driving and using his phone, but then, if he is parked, then he's parked literally on a junction on double yellow lines, which is unsafe. There is a very clear reason for double yellow lines. But now we've got more up here. So this one's another police vehicle here, parked on double yellow lines. Another one on double yellow lines. And no, this is a blue badge holder, not a police vehicle. And we've got another one on double yellow lines. So Lambeth Council did get back to me and say that the police should be very clear on where they should and should not be parking around the area. So this is absolutely shocking. There we go, now all the vehicles move out. And another one on double yellow lines.
We're seeing the auditor establish a boundary, and it's one that often surprises people who aren't familiar with their legal rights. When police officers ask questions during casual encounters, many people feel an automatic pressure to answer. It feels like refusing might make things worse. But legally speaking, unless someone is detained under specific powers or suspected of a particular offense, individuals in the UK generally are not obligated to answer questions from police. That's why the wording here is so important. Notice he's not insulting the officer, not raising his voice, and not escalating the situation. He simply states a principle. He does not, and calm refusal can be incredibly powerful. Because once someone stops voluntarily providing information, the conversation shifts. The burden suddenly moves back onto the officer to justify.
Why?
Just seeing if you're alright.
Yeah, I'm fine. Who are you, sorry?
I work there.
Oh, you work here? Are you a police officer, are you?
Yeah.
Have you got a warrant card or something?
Yeah. I do. You going?
I want to see a warrant card. I mean, you're engaging in a stop and account, so I'd like to see a warrant card, please.
I'm going to go in. There's my warrant card. I'm a police officer.
Lovely, thank you. 244918. Thank you. So, might be better from this angle, because we've got the tree on the left, but it's quite clear on the right there. So, get a pretty good line of sight of it up over that bit. So yeah, I think that might be a good plan. Maybe if I go stand over that side with a bit more room to set up, I think that might be a good plan.
Now, the context behind this visit is crucial. The auditor isn't just randomly filming a police building. He's following up on a previous investigation involving illegal parking by police vehicles around this very station. And this is where the story becomes particularly interesting. According to the transcript, the auditor even filed a Freedom of Information request with Lambeth Council to clarify the situation. The response? Police had already been advised that they should not be parking on double yellow lines or resident permit bays in the area. That means what we're about to see isn't just a casual observation. It's essentially a real-time test of whether those rules are actually being followed. And this is exactly why independent auditors do this kind of work. Cameras don't just capture moments. They create accountability. When officials know they might be observed, their behavior can change.
There we go. So I've just did a short video with a drone over, but yeah, for some bizarre reason the signal kept dropping out and the drone just had a bit of a mind of its own. So I don't know if they've got strong antennae somewhere near here. There is a flight restriction zone nearby, so maybe there's something interfering with it from there. Just don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna pack that away quickly.
Yeah, interview somebody?
No, mate.
Soon.
Yeah, just flying the drone over the police
Oh, you're a
station.
vlogger?
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you?
I do like audit, like the police station.
Audit.
Stuff.
Yeah, you're auditor.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on, son.
Yeah.
They've done this one already. Audit Britain. The black guy.
Yeah, Audit in Britain.
No, it wasn't Audit Britain. It's
Coley,
not that guy.
Coley Burks.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
I've done this one before a few months ago.
What do you call it?
Power to the proletariat.
Okay.
PTTP.
I like looking at them sometimes. When the
Yeah.
police want to know what you're doing,
No.
they have to know.
I had a really good one from Bethnal Green the other day.
Okay. And the police actually talking.
Yeah.
I like watching it. I like them against the press, you know what I mean? I like watching the very good one sometimes.
I'm against the press.
Yeah, I'm against
very
the press.
good.
Yeah.
He's very good. Very
I
good.
watch him and the other one. What's his name?
Long Island Audit.
No, yeah, I watched them and audit the audit and all that.
Audit. Yeah.
Audit the audit. I watched all them, right?
No, it's nice.
Oh, easy. What's that? What you want? Alright, fine yourself.
Should be pretty easy to find. ETCP.
Wish you well, man.
Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, subscribe, of course.
There you go, buddy.
And your notification, yeah?
Yeah, I put the notifications on.
This moment really highlights one of the biggest frustrations people have with authority figures, the perception of double standards. When the public sees officers ignoring rules that ordinary citizens must follow, it creates a credibility about it. Parking regulations exist for safety and traffic management. Double yellow lines usually mean stopping there could obstruct visibility or traffic flow. For most drivers, violating those rules comes with an immediate financial stance. Are they simply unaware of the rules? Are they too busy to worry about them? Or do they feel those rules don't apply when the badge states exactly why the camera matters here? Because without documentation, these kinds of everyday inconsistencies.
Hello, sir. How you doing? You alright? So I just come to have a chat with you. I thought I saw you flying a drone over the Nick.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I just come to chat to you to find out why you're flying a drone over the Nick, what you're doing, sir.
That's exactly what you just said and do.
Yeah, but why over the police station in particular, sir?
Because that's what I'm interested in.
Okay, what is it you're interested in?
I'm just going to move that a little bit. Pardon?
What is it you're interested in, sir? What is
Well,
it
I've just told you, haven't I?
You just said the police station. It's not
There you
very
go.
specific. What is it about the police station you're
I don't
interested
need to be
in, sir?
specific, do I?
Well, you're flying it over a police station, sir. You're flying a drone. I'm asking you a question. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be difficult with you.
And I'm not trying to be difficult with you, but I don't answer questions to the police, and that's all that needs to be said, isn't it?
Okay, what's your name, sir?
What did I just say?
Can you understand the security behind why we'd be asking questions around people flying drones over the police station?
Not particularly. I think it's quite a common practice these days, to be honest.
Not quite. Is there any particular reason that you're filming outside the police station?
What did I just say? I don't answer questions to the police.
I mean, you're refusing to give details. How do we know you're not conducting hostile reconnaissance at the police station, sir?
How do I know that you're not?
Well, I work there. I'm a police officer.
Doesn't matter. Exactly. You're a perfect man for the inside job, aren't you? Who are you, sorry?
What's your name, sir? I'm PC Fitzgerald from Brixton Police Station 30818. What's your name, sir? As we're all telling names now.
Yes, but you're obliged to, aren't you? You know, you're engaging in a stopping account with a member of the public. For accountability purposes, you are obliged to. I'm not under any sort of obligation to give you any details, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, it's quite fortunate for me, it's unfortunate for you. But...
Right, sir. Thank you very much for your time. Obviously, we will put on what we call a
need for it, in my opinion. Are you aware of the memo from the National Police Chiefs Council circa December 21? I think it was the 31st. It's been updated twice since then. It should have been circulated to every single police station in the UK. Every single constable should be aware of it. So, to be honest, I honestly don't see the need for you to come out and speak to me, because you should be absolutely aware of what's going on.
All right, sir. Thank you.
And so, just before you go, one more thing. Did any of you tell me when you turned it on?
Thank you, sir.
No, but we are filming.
Have a good day.
You are filming, but there's no reason you dn't tell me.
No, sir.
Okay, IOPC complaints for that then. Thank you.
So what does transparent here for you?
So for me there, buddy, they come and they ask questions.
Yeah.
And ultimately, they don't like when people don't answer their questions. So, you know, they asked me a question.
Yeah.
I gave them an answer. I said, I'm flying over the police station. Yes, I'm interested in the police station. That's my answer.
Yeah.
I didn't refuse to answer that one.
Clearly.
But because they don't like the answer, because it doesn't fit the narrative of something that they can try to arrest me for or try to get my information for, it doesn't fit that narrative for them, they keep pressing. So
They had nothing to stand on coming over to tell you they was in their right to come over and tell you what they told you? Or
I would say they have the right to come and address me, absolutely. Same way that you come and talk to me.
Yes.
So, you know, everybody has that right.
yeah.
I have the right not to answer their questions. Same way I didn't have to engage
Yes.
with you, you know, and you know that's how it goes. And the problem is, like, if I said to you, sorry, but I'm a little bit busy at the moment,
Yeah.
you probably went, oh, no worries, and either watched from distance or watched it online later, you know.
Here's where the situation becomes almost comically complicated. Officers involved. The cameraman points out something that create involved, and a classic catch. 22, if the officer claims the vehicle is parked, then it appears to be illegally stopped on double yellow lines and potentially
I
obstruct.
do try to be polite but assertive. I can be a little bit more with it if they get to a point where I've said I don't want to answer their questions, and then they try to make up a law or try to detain me or search me or do something abusing their powers. I can become a lot more vocal and a lot more sort of aggressive with how I'm talking to them. But until that point, I think it's just best to stay polite, stay knowledgeable about what you're doing.
Well explained. Well said as well.
Absolutely.
Well said.
But
Well,
yeah.
I'm Daniel anyway.
Nice to meet you, Daniel. PTTP.
Nice to meet you. And, yeah.
But yeah.
Take the video. You know, put up with your one.
Oh, I don't know how to, mate.
Huh?
I don't know how.
I just done it now, so where is it? Go back.
Oh,
He's a nice guy. So yeah, he stood there and filmed the interaction as well, and then
traffic near junction. But if the officer claims the vehicle is actively being driven, then using a handheld phone would raise a completely different liga, either camera. Police sometimes stop briefly during duties. But from a public perspective, what matters is how it ends people's.